All right, welcome to episode 7 of the Ventas Relics of the Ancients campaign. This is Geek Philosophy, where we love geeky wisdom. My name's Brian, I'll be the DM. To the right of your screen up top, you see Carrie playing Henrik. Right below me, we've got Crystal playing Riva, and to the right side below Carrie, we've got Melanie playing Alora. I'll be able to just explain all those eventually. All right, you guys ready to go?
Yes.
Yeah,
We're going to
let's
dig
do
right
it.
in. Awesome. Okay. While the trouble that you were in at Spearpoint Tower, and really the trouble that all of the surrounding area was in, has now been brought to an end. You originally thought it would be sort of a tangent on your journey, but it turned out to be a little bit more important than you originally thought. And after discovering that there was a gloom spike in the lower chamber with its power kind of stemming from a defiled shrine, you were able to repair the shrine and stop what the gloom spike was doing, at least at the bottom of the tower. But the energy still remained. So you had to explore throughout the tower, seeking out what the source was, and you eventually found the last remaining alehound, Cerdic Hillborn. So you tried diplomacy, and Cerdic even attempted to have you join the Shadow Seekers. That didn't happen, and the situation quickly turned sour, and it turned into combat. And the battle took you to the ruined rooftop of the tower, and it was there that you discovered that it was an orb, one of the ones that you have been seeking, that seemed to be the source of the energy. And Cerdic quickly moved to recover it, and as soon as he got to the top, and after a lot of back and forth and battle, there was an attempt to disarm him by Alora. So she shot this arrow towards the orb to try to knock it out of his hand, and it didn't go well. But then instantly, mysteriously, her talum on her arm kind of seemingly came to life and unwound from the arm, and it replaced the weapon in her hand, and it made a new weapon of the talum itself. And after Alora was able to fire this arrow of silverly light type of thing that she just found out was possible, it removed the orb from Cherdic's hand, and it also shocked him with some type of arcane energy, and it caused him to fall. And then with the end of the battle, you were able to gain yet another Donran relic, and you also got a few clues in the form of some journal entries that were apparently removed from Quincy Hilborn's journal, which was Cherdic's father. So we talked a little bit about what was going to happen there, and you were talking a little bit about, at the end of the session, about potentially taking him somewhere, but then after you realize that, well, he's dead now, and what are we going to do? The next steps were, in a lot of ways, there was a lot of talk about trying to get home. So we're going to leave or pick up exactly where we left off with you guys talking about what's going on. Because I think we didn't get a chance, even though we ran a little bit long in the last session, we didn't really get a chance to dive in deep to what your plan was as far as now that he's dead, are you going to take him back? Or are you going to go to town and try to figure out a way? And I didn't want to assume anything. So we're going to pick up exactly where we left off with that conversation of what your next steps are. And you are sort of, this time you have access to those notes. And basically you know what the journal entries are. I can kind of give you, can't share them, but I can say them to you. They're very short notes that you can read, so I'll give you that before you start your discussion. One is dated for, it just has a day and year. So the first entry says 12th of Stormreach, 1510. That's the latest one. So that's the one that was done most recently. And that one says, Cerdic is not one of us. I tried to raise him correctly, but he's having issues coming to terms with who we really are. The next one back in the entry is dated for the 12th of Newen,
Can you
14
spell that?
Newen, Newenn,
Okay.
1473. No matter what, we can't let them fall into the wrong hands, especially House Vandermeer. The one before that, a little older, Moon Day, first of Stormreach, 1132. No matter how far of the eight, no matter how far each of the 8 houses travel, we must remain united. The current date, by the way, is Sunday, the 17th of Stormreach, 1514.
Okay, so no
So these
matter
go
how
back like
far.
Yeah.
400 years? Okay.
So what was the
Does
date
it look?
today again?
Today is the 17th of Stormreach, 1514. It's and let me see. Let me look at my passive. Henrik, when you're looking at these, you can tell that it is just by looking at them, and as you're all kind of reading over them, you know it's the same handwriting for
Okay,
each
that's what I was
one.
about to ask. Oh
Yep.
yeah. Dun dun dun.
I was
Uh,
supposed to get a handwriting sample from anyone that we've encountered so far, right?
oh yeah, like if you had one from when you were at the casino or anything like that.
Yeah, yeah. I have to go back and say, hey, I'm selling magazines. Could I get your just your name right
Would
But
you
it
like?
says I tried to raise him right, so it's got to be his dad, right? Assumption wise.
here? Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, but that
Says
means that dude's
Eric isn't
400.
one of us. I tried to raise him right.
But
And
it could
something
be his
about
mom.
he can't come to terms with who they really are.
Yep.
And House Vandermeer is Alora's family.
Ruh-roh.
It's going to be interesting.
Mm.
Okay, so that was the journal entry. Was that on Cheredic's person?
Yes. So he had
We looted
that.
it. We looted it off of him.
Yeah, that was some of the stuff he had on him as you were checking things out. You're absolutely
Okay.
right.
Okay. So I think that we had talked about when we were finishing everything up at the end. We talked about wanting to make sure to go through, like search everything, make sure we've seen everything because we haven't been able to go through each floor to kind of see if there's anything else we need to look at. And then we also need to kind of figure out. Henrik really wanted to take the body back into town, or at least go and tell him we solved their problem. So we need to figure out what we're doing with that.
That was
Okay.
kind of when he was alive, though, right? If he's dead, then there's
No,
really
he was dead.
Mhm.
We were going to strap him and down and
Yeah. Okay, we can still do that, right? I don't
um,
know.
I think that the worry was the fact that we're carrying 2 orbs. Um, but I mean, I'm kind of torn on that because I do think that they really needed help. So it would be nice to let them know that we solved the problem for them, the town that's close by. But I also am just not wanting to do a lot of stuff that's going to put us in danger of being, something stolen from us or people knowing who we are if that is detriment, like, and following us
Hmm.
on our way back.
Um, didn't we agree to trade the orbs or something? I don't recall.
We're giving them back to Spiros.
Yeah, but one of them we were going to keep in the bag of holding. One I was going to hold. And we switched them for some
So
reason in the
I
talk.
took the one that was here in the tower because it seemed like a mind control effect, and the other one didn't. So we swapped them out. So you have the one that we got before we teleported in your
Okay,
pack,
got it.
and I've got our shoulder strap or something, and I've got the one that seemed like it could suggestively take over your mind in the bag of holding to try to offset any kind of influence it might have.
Got it. Okay.
Did anybody get his crossbow? The guy that we
We
just
haven't
killed?
done anything else yet, really. We kind of left it off with that.
Okay.
I think we were kind of trying to say we were going to take a rest,
Right.
but
Yeah.
Alora, one thing that you notice is since you fired the bow, the Talem's bow form, um, in between, after kind of things went back to normal and things had calmed down, it kind of wound back up around your arm in a normal position. Um, but as you're talking and the sun's going down a little bit deeper, and you're kind of up on the top of this tower still as you're talking to one another, you feel it start to like sort of pulsate a little bit, like you're getting a little bit of a tingly feeling from it, and it slowly starts to unwind into your hand, or well, actually, it unwinds and then reaches. Are you wearing it on your right or your left hand?
Probably my right because I'm right-handed.
Okay, so it unwinds and goes into your hand, and it starts to form into a long sword, and then
Oh,
it starts to vibrate a little bit, and you get an eerie feeling like you are being watched.
oh boy.
That was
Oh,
good.
here we go, guys.
well, early warning system.
Yeah, nice.
So just for kind
Guys,
of,
I don't know what's going on, but we might be in a little bit of trouble.
were we able to take a rest, or is this literally like the minute we stopped talking till now?
Yep, this is
Okay,
literally where you left off last time.
gotcha. Okay, well, let me see what I got then. Okay, so we see this big sword. What does the sword look like?
It looks like an elegant sort of longsword, elvish in design. Um, Although you feel as if you like, even though it's a longsword, you feel as if it doesn't weigh any different, and it feels as comfortable as one of your short swords.
Okay, all right.
So, as that's going on, there is also something else that a little bit out of the unusual nature of things happens, and this is for you, Henrik. So you're the only one that this happens to. So just kind of keep that in mind. How much you know. But I'm saying it in front of everybody because I don't want to like keep everybody out of the loop on this. So as you're standing there, you you hear sort of it's almost like you're hearing it, but it's not auditory. It's sort of in your mind. And Henrik, you get these words saying, Henrik, I have not received word from you since you left Ventia. Are you and the others safe? Can I be of assistance? And you immediately recognize it as Spiros Alexandrin. You also recognize it as I don't know if you know the spell or if you're capable of casting it, but you're familiar with it, and you know that it's a possibility as the sending spell. And so you know that when you're ready, you can reply 25 words or less.
Is this telepathic or would I speak out loud?
You can do it however it's telepathic, but if you choose to speak out loud, that'll work too. Like it just depends on. I mean, I need to hear it, so it just depends on how you want to do it, and if you want to communicate this to your group or not.
Okay. I'll do it telepathically, just since some sneak. I know that her sword something's going on, or are we not to that point yet? I think we know something's up.
Yeah,
We
he
just
said
saw.
the sword was out, so yeah.
I can assume that something's going on, right? So yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
rather than talk out loud, I'll say telepathically that we were transported via. Oh crap! Okay, wait, rewind.
Got 25 words.
Yeah, via transported were we? Let me reset that. So it's like a telegram. Transported via obelisk. Stop.
You want to say stop? Because that's another word.
Um, transported via obelisk. We don't know. Do we know? Gosh, where are we again? I'm sorry.
Tell you
I
what,
think
why
we
don't you take
know.
your time and you guys talk it out before you send the
Yeah,
message.
we know the town that we're close to. We know roughly about where we're at, but we're like on the other side of the
Yeah, just say we're on the other
country, continent, whatever.
side. I need to. I'm worthless without my notes.
Maybe he could teleport us back or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I'm gonna say we found an orb. We lost another one. We were transported across the globe via the obelisk and
No.
obelisk. Right?
Well, we found an orb,
2 orbs.
2 orbs, because with the one we lost, we found 2 orbs and a dangerous spell book, like devil or fiendish black amassing spell book.
Yeah, but we lost 1 orb, right? Because Drayan got
No,
one of
that's
our.
the one. That's the one that we got back.
No, we didn't
Just
get the
now.
one he's talking about because Drayan and them took it somewhere.
But I think Brian said last session that it was almost identical to that one, right?
I did say
It was
the glyph inside of this one is the same one that you noticed that Drayan took. So this you basically recovered this.
So
This is the one
they
that
had.
Yeah, this is the one they had. You recovered it. You noticed the
Verdict's
same
dad
glyph
had
inside.
it, and he
in the
orchestrated the
tower?
Okay.
feeling of it.
Yep.
Right.
But
Okay.
Drayan and all them, those were all different people, right? So they put it in the spire. Basically, they took it from the town, put it in the spire,
They
and
were
tried
the
to spread
shadow.
They were all
something.
still the Shadow Seekers, and it seems that so was,
Okay.
The L-hounds.
or at least
Okay.
Cherdick. Was.
And we're in Basin Falls at Spearpoint, which is the Dark Tower.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna rewind a little bit. Let's pause. I'm gonna because I know it's like everybody's notes pulling together. This is stuff your characters would know. It's been a week, so let me kind of like help put it all. I'll frame it a little bit just so you guys know where we are. Okay. So you saw that the Shadow Seekers that you knew of at the time, that were kind of in the alley beside the casino. So Terrence, Drayan, and some unknown guy that met them. They also spoke about someone that you didn't see, named Zrisha. And they made allusions to other Shadow Seekers being in the area, but they didn't say what it was. So that's all you knew about that. You noticed you recognized Henrik the glyph inside of the orb when they used it. Then the next day, after you guys decided what you're going to do, and then you kind of overheard the conversation, and you heard about the stuff that was going on in Basin Falls, so you went there and you had no idea that there was any connection, but it turns out that there is, because Cherdick seems to also be one of the Shadow Seekers, had the same orb, after you saw it again closely, that previously was taken from the casino. And yeah, that's kind of where you are now. So you basically have recovered that orb.
Okay.
So
okay.
somehow Cherdick got his dad's orb, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Like,
didn't he have one? I thought they teleported in the alley with an orb.
that's the one.
That's the one. So what I gleaned from what we were told is because that one dude that we talked to outside of the casino that was like the province law person,
Yep.
it seems like there was already something going on at that dark tower. And once they had the orb, they took it. I think that this is my theory, I think that they gave it to Cherdick and the Alehounds to complete something, and they left to go somewhere else. Maybe
I'm
to
gonna
recover more or whatever.
Reba take a point of inspiration.
I'll take it.
That was very well said.
Yay! That means I can re-roll.
Yeah, you can. You basically can spend it to roll advantage on something, so you can re-roll whatever you'd like.
So,
once,
they already had the setting set up. They just had to add the orb to it because they said that there was some crazy stuff already happening. So, I just got the feeling that they were left to orchestrate whatever with the orb while the others left to go find more, maybe. Stop it.
Melanie, the sword is starting to vibrate in your hand, and it's sort of, and you get a feeling in your head, and then you hear a voice. They're watching. Now, get ready. And you immediately you can immediately tell that it's coming. The voice is coming from the sword.
Oh,
Is it male or female?
It's sort of an androgynous thing. You can't really tell if what it is.
okay.
Cool.
So guys, this thing is talking to me, and we need to get ready now. Something's fixing to happen. Get ready.
What's talking to you?
This,
As I'm asking her what's talking to her.
This thing. It's talking.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna
I'm freaking out. What is this thing?
Yeah. I'm gonna grab out a couple of my magic stones and I'll cast magic stone or pebbles on my magic stones and unwind my sling. I don't have any more wild shapes, so it's all spells.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna be like looking around everywhere, like, what is this thing? Like freaking out, knowing something's coming.
So
Start looking around.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Alora, as you are kind of glancing around, make a perception check for me. You already have a really good passive, so I just want to make sure that you.
24.
Okay. So you, out of the corner of your eye, you're looking one way, and at the corner of your eye, where that broken part of the tower was, where Henrik did the spider climb up to get over on top. I believe, no, you went on the inside. Who went on the outside? I can't remember.
Henrik went on the outside.
Henrik went on the outside. Yeah. You did
Yeah.
the spider climb up. So on that same part, you see a tall, almost gaunt-looking. She appears to be an elf, but very pale skin, stark white hair, deep black eyes, and sort of dressed in thick leather. It's not really robes. It's sort of cloth that is wrapped around her, like wraps, basically, but not like funeral wraps or anything. But like she's like in a very dark, softened leather wraps around her body, and she carries and is leaning on a spear, just kind of watching, and she just is looking at you, almost as if she's just extremely interested in what you're talking about.
I'm sorry, is she floating?
Nope, she's standing on the tower.
Just in it.
Okay.
It's just right there where you were. It's
You
on
can
that
see
side.
through the hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to call out to her and ask her if she needed something or if she what was she doing?
Well, I would like my orb back, please.
What orb? We don't have an orb.
Leave it to one of the Vanamir. She takes a couple steps forward and just kind of looks. How many of you do I have to kill before I get the orb? And she looks like this. Although not in action. This is an action pose because it's the only one I have. She's just kind of standing there. But if she was in action, it would look like this.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, she looks cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does look cool.
Here, can we get a teleport out?
We got to go.
I don't even think did Henrik didn't even say anything about the message coming
He
in.
didn't.
Yeah,
He didn't.
so you guys don't even know about the message yet.
No, I'm
So-
begging.
Don't everybody jump first.
So she knows our name, just a Vanamir. She knows that she's a Vanamir.
She at least knows that. Yeah.
Yeah. So what is your name?
Oh, such pleasantries. I am called Zrisha.
Oh, Lord.
Oh man.
We've actually heard of you.
Couldn't see.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
We know you.
Wait, we're back at the casino? Did we see her at the casino?
Never saw her.
No, we didn't see
No,
her.
I know. I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure you didn't see me there.
Mm-hmm. So
What
which
do you
orb?
want with an orb? No, sorry.
Which of the two orbs would you like? Or the
oh
one
my
that-
god, no.
You're too easy.
You've got one hidden in a bag of holding. It could be that one, or it could be the one that's in my backpack right here.
All right, just for those of you that don't get it, Carrie is joking, by the way.
We will very quickly turn into a different fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is your purpose with the orb?
To reclaim what is ours.
Which is what?
The power.
To do what?
What we wish.
I could admire that.
The shadows do not deserve them.
Wait, what? The shadow. I thought you were.
Do not deserve them.
No, we seek the shadows.
Yeah, they're shadow seekers. But the shadows don't deserve them.
Yes, they've kept them from us too long.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe one of the wise, and she kind of turns to look at you, Henrik.
No, it's not nothing.
Yeah. One of the wise wouldn't know what's going on. Your Athenaeum, as young as it is, seems to think that they know everything. What is the sound that's happening? Are you a bard?
Oh, man.
Spirit.
I
That's a
could
call.
be.
Yeah. Spirits, I'm going to have to put you on hold for a second.
Yeah, I sent you a throwback message. I don't think you got it.
Can we get on a group text somehow?
Spyros was trying to call you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have to call it a tellum instead of a talum.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, but
Bada bing.
yeah.
All right. So,
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just looking through my character sheet here.
like,
You and me both. I got not a whole lot. I mean, I can throw a magic stone at her.
Or we can run.
Where are we gonna run? In the mountains. I don't know how we.
Down.
I mean, if I had my wild shapes, I could turn into something, but I don't. They're both used from last session, so I don't have a whole
Okay, well,
lot I can
Henrik,
do.
get on your thing and talk to your person in your head. Tell them to teleport us out of here.
Well, I mean,
Just
We don't
stall
know
her.
that, but he knows that. I'm just trying to help him out, like,
yeah.
yeah.
She just,
My voice is trying to, yeah.
I mean, I can throw a guiding bolt at her.
Do we really want to fight her?
I don't know if we're gonna have an option or a choice if something
Exactly.
else doesn't happen. So,
Right on, right on.
how
Okay,
far
so-
away is she?
Tell you what, let's take a look.
At least like 3 stories up.
We were on the ground floor, so I guess we went up.
So you're there. I'm just going to use something else to represent.
Oh, I thought we had went outside. Okay, so we're still in the tower.
Yeah, we had
Use
gone outside
this.
and then we came back in
Okay,
to
okay.
talk about looking
What
for
to
anything
do
else.
and look. Okay, gotcha.
And we had taken him outside at first, and then we brought him back in and laid him in with
Okay.
everybody else because there was no reviving him. So
Yeah, I
Okay,
did the
I
wrong
forgot
floor
about
then.
that.
If you
Okay.
came in, you're on this floor. Sorry, and she's over here. I put the
So
wrong
is
map.
the grease still there?
No,
Oh, boo.
give me a second and I'll
Well, I mean, I was hopeful.
I'll clear it. Okay, so
So I can either chuck a stone at her, or I can chuck a gold guiding bolt. Or, I also could. Okay, maybe. There's a possibility.
so time is of the essence on these decisions because she's looking very agitated at this point since you're not handing it over. So she kind of steps into this room a little bit.
All right.
And then you see her. You see her reach into her cloak, and she pulls out this flask. It seems to be water, and she pours it on the ground, and then she waves her hand, and it turns to mist and starts forming around her into this frost all around her body. If we're going to dance, let's dance.
You just literally said time is of the essence to make these decisions, and then she did. Okay.
That's why I'm saying time is of the essence, because she's pushing it.
We didn't act quick
Alright.
enough. So she's
Well-
making herself ice. Basically,
I'm sorry?
it's like ice. She's putting like ice armor around her. Basically.
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Well, while he's doing that, I'm just gonna move up and cast Thunder Wave in the hopes that it can kind of push her. Either she can fall back against the wall and take more damage, or fall through the hole and take more damage.
What'd you get, Henrik?
I got a 12.
Yeah, you're not sure what the spell is, but you know it's some type of spell of protection.
Mm-hmm. And it's ice.
Yeah. It's similar to other spells that you know, or at least you think it is. It's like, or I don't know if you know it or not, but that you're aware of. Something like mage armor, but not
Armor
quite the same
Agathis
thing.
or something. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is, but your character probably doesn't
I
know.
don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm too dumb to know.
So I'm going to come up some because my thunder wave is a 15-foot cube. So I don't want originating from me. So I don't want to hit my friends.
All right. Let's roll for initiative.
How far away is she now? Is she within 30 feet?
Yeah, so she's around here, so 5, 10, 15, 15 feet. You're at the
Okay.
20-foot mark. Oof.
$15.
25.
Nice.
Yeah, really, dude?
Well, I
9.
guess I won't cast thunder wave then. So
I'm sorry?
I said I guess I won't cast thunder wave then.
Well, you can on your turn.
I might want to do something else at that point.
Yeah. Okay.
Because they're going to go before me, so I don't want to hit them if they engage with her.
Gotcha.
I'm not going before you.
Well,
What'd you get?
15? 15?
So much better now that I know I can do this. Thank you, Owlbear Rodeo. All right, so we have Alora with an amazing roll going first, and then Zrisha, Riva, Henrik. What you want to do, Alora?
Okay. The left room, is this an opening?
Yeah, so this is kind of like a half wall knocked down, so you can get into this room from here. You got it's sort of like
Okay, I was looking at
quarter.
the other one. Sorry,
This-
my
I'm
left.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, that was my fault.
the left
No
room.
worries.
You said so. This you can get in here. This is open. These are full walls. Let me see.
Okay, they're full walls. Okay.
These are full walls with a
Okay.
door. This is no wall, and
Okay.
this is sort of knocked down, knocked down. Same thing here. So you can see through. This side is sort of a half wall, so you could kind of jump through.
Okay.
And that light is gone now.
Yeah, the light's not there.
Light's not there. Okay.
It's just a hole.
It's just the map. Yeah, this is just a hole right here. Let me do this just to make it a little easier. Hole. Instead of light.
Okay, so I'm gonna come around to your left side. I
This side,
guess.
or no, this side of the map.
That one, yeah.
Okay.
And then come through and just attack her with my sword,
All right.
chopping away.
Yep. So go ahead and if you give me 1 second, I'm gonna do something for you so make it a little easier, and it should show up on your character sheet.
Yeah, to do the long sword.
Yep.
Okay.
You're gonna see two. It's still one thing, but you're gonna see two entries on your character sheet.
Oh, okay.
For both the different forms that it has. So that way it's a little easier to if you end up switching back between things. So
Okay.
items. Well, you should be able to. Hang on a second. Sorry, guys. Oh, that's why. You guys think through what you want to do in the meantime. Okay. If you refresh, you should be able to see it on your character sheet.
Okay. Got it.
There we go. And later,
Okay,
if you
now
had,
what is the 1d10 plus 4 and the 1d8 plus 4? Do I do both of those?
okay, a good question. So if you're just using your one hand, which
Okay.
is more likely what you're doing when you're wielding it the way you are, but you can use both hands if you want. If you use it with one hand, it's 1d8 plus 4. If you use it with two hands, it would be 1d10 plus 4. So just, and that's the damage that you roll. So it's plus 6 to hit, and then um, if you're using one hand, it's 1d8, and then you add 4 to it. And if you're using two hands, it's 1d10, and you add 4 to it. If it's
Okay.
longbow form, it is plus 9, and each one of these, by the way. Oh, and the this is force damage whenever you do it. Not that it matters too much to you, but
Okay.
all right.
Okay. And I was rolling for attack, right?
Yep. So 20.
Okay. 15.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it does not hit. Um,
No.
but you have any bonus actions you'd like to try? Let's see.
Moving my back out the way.
Got it. You could also Hunter's Mark if you want to as a bonus action. Um,
Oh shoot! I keep forgetting the dread ambusher too before we start fighting. Dang,
yes.
that sucks. Okay, yeah, Hunter's Mark works.
Okay. So she is Hunter's Marked. Good deal. Um, and what was it? What else were you doing?
Move away
All
as
right.
far back as I can get.
If you move away, she's gonna have a
Mhm.
chance to hit you.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Well, even if I stay up close, she's gonna have a chance to hit me, right?
Well, she won't be able to. She gets an extra chance if you move away.
Oh.
Like she gets the
Mm.
chance now before it's her turn. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So she could possibly hit you twice.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna just stay where I'm at then.
Okay. All right. So she just
Hang on, guys. I'm sorry.
no,
Just
take
one
your time.
second.
Take your time.
Sorry.
Um, go ahead and actually. So Henrik and Riva. Alora's going to do what she gets back, but Henrik and Riva, I need you to do a charisma savings throw.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Oh, that's 3. I got 3.
Okay.
14.
All right.
I just rolled a 20 for no reason. Also, afterwards, just FYI.
No, you used up your
So-
luck.
So both of you, you're going to roll a d4 anytime you do any type of attack, and you're going to Not right now. Just whenever you do your attack, if you try to hit anybody, roll a d4 and subtract it from whatever your roll is. You feel like just like an
She
energy
bane
go.
us?
Yes, she used Bane. So she just like put her hand up, and then like just like a dark flash of shadow went over her hand, and then like you kind of got a little tinge of shadow on you before it went away, and now you're just feeling a little bit unlucky, I guess.
Is that necrotic?
No, it's not necrotic.
Oh,
It didn't do damage.
I'm
It just
resistant.
yeah, it didn't do damage. It's just an effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Anything that sounds like that should be necrotic damage.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm trying to describe her spells as being what she's like, so.
Yeah. Well, she's a cool character. Okay, so do we roll the d4 and subtract it from our attack roll or from our hit roll?
It's
From the damage we would do or from if we hit
you're
her or
gonna
not?
be from you number to attack. So if you try to attack anybody, or if you have to roll a savings throw from here on out, you got to roll a d4. I'll remind you.
So that's to see if we hit.
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta see if this happens with Laura too.
You guys want to take a break now? We're almost at 10. Is it too early? Or?
Yeah, we can do that. Crystal, you want to reach out to Melanie just to let her know, and then we'll go ahead and do our break and then come back at 10.
Sure.
Okay. See you guys later.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Bye. welcome back, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Let's go back into the mix. So, when we left off, I needed Alora. You're going to need to make a saving throw, a charisma saving throw, I believe. So, you're going to roll a 20, and then you'll add your. I guess for you it's +1. So roll 20 plus 1. Oop, you're muted.
I got 3.
Okay. So you also are feeling a little different from the effects that this person cast. So it's a little bit like you're feeling, I don't know, just a little off and sluggish. You had this sort of shadow overtake you and then it goes away. So whenever you make a attack roll or a saving throw from here until I let you know otherwise, you're gonna roll a d4, one of the pyramid looking things, and you're gonna subtract that from whatever you roll. All right. Also, as she does that, she's gonna move up closer to this hole, but she's not going out of combat with Alora. She's just moving this way. And then she just is kind of staring at you, Henrik, and saying, "Wizard, this could be over if you just give me the orb." And it is now your turn.
Who?
I'm sorry, Riva, it's your turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she seems pretty confident that I've got the orb that she wants.
Yes.
Okay. And I've got the one we took from the tower, right?
Yeah, you've got
Yes.
the one that
Okay.
as far as you know,
No,
the
I
only,
thought the one we took from the tower was in the holding because it was the one that was mined.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. The one that we got here is in my bag. And the one that we got before we teleported to this area is in
Yep.
Henrik's.
But she is still going for Henrik, so it must be that she thinks that's one it is or something, right? Like, because that's
Okay.
So she can sense something properly.
as far as you know, this is she doesn't know that you have any other orbs, right? Like the only orb that was here was the one that she left here. So
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
could y'all run around the corner and hide and like put the other one in the holding bags? Maybe she wouldn't sense it either. Look, they're gone.
Oh, it's magical.
all right, Riva, you're up, right? You had the next highest
Okie
AC.
dokie.
I
Yep.
think? Or
I'm
not
what?
AC. Sorry, I said the wrong thing. You have the next highest initiative.
Yes. So I'm going to cast a guiding bolt at 2nd level.
Okay.
Ooh. 19. And I gotta roll. Oh, hold on. I gotta roll my d4. I rolled a 1, so 18.
18. 18 just hits.
Oh, okay, good. Phew. My 1 second slot level I had left. Okay. It is 5d6. Okay. 12 points of radiant damage.
All right. She kind of like turns her head to look at you with a scowl on her face. And Henrik, you're up. Oh, sorry. Unless Reba, you wanted to do something else. Do you have any other bonus or
Let me
move?
see. Um, I'm going to just back up a little bit so that I'm right behind the corner of the wall, since all those walls on the left of her are solid, but that one's broken. Like, yeah, I'm gonna just kind of get over a little bit, not too far, but just enough that like line of sight's not there.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. And um hold on. I'm going to pull out some of my pebbles and cast magic stone on them.
You had them ready to go before you
Okay,
started.
I didn't know if we retconned that since there was a whole bunch of other stuff
No,
that
no, you
happened.
you
So,
did that before, like, but well before she showed up.
okay.
To
So I have those ready, but the guiding bolt was my action. So
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, I don't think I can use my sling. I think that's an attack. So yeah.
Right.
Okay, that's it.
All right, Henrik.
I'm going to. So the stairway that's behind me that goes downstairs
This one goes down.
into the basement, right? Or
First
second
first floor. This is the second floor. This goes down to the first floor.
floor. Okay.
That's where the throne thing was, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Um. I. I'm going to
Also,
cast.
hold on.
How many?
Sorry. Just wanted to remind you that the next attack roll made against her has advantage because of my guiding bolt.
Yeah. I was gonna cast Shadow Blade again. So I'll do that. I'll cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
So that's a free action, basically, that gives me a Shadow Blade. So it's basically I can attack with the blade now.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll do that.
Okay.
Probably
So,
need that.
but well, wait a minute. So you're not in melee range right now. Where are you gonna go?
Run up to her and attack her.
But how are you gonna get to her? You're right on the other side of the hole.
Oh, that's a hole there?
Yeah, that's the hole that was going through the whole floor in the tower. Remember? That's why I put that there to signify the hole.
Sorry, I thought that was just to get rid of the light.
No, that's the hole going through. Like it was the beam of light was going all the way through the whole thing. Remember, like all the way from the bottom up or from the top down, really.
I see. Okay. So can I undo what I was just going to do?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna,
yeah, that's fine. I was just making sure you knew what was going on.
so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to.
Run.
Teleport
I'm
away.
And I'm going to teleport out of the building. I can teleport up to 30 feet.
Okay.
So what's 30 feet away outside the building? Can I just go to the other?
You're not on the. You're not on a. You're still 10 feet. Well, about 12 feet off the ground if you go out the building.
Yeah. So can I don't know, this Misty Step, it says 30 feet. I can teleport up to 30 feet. So could that be in like a diagonal down to the ground on the other side of the wall?
Sure.
But on the other side, like away from her?
Yeah. Yeah, and it goes. It can go through objects, right? Like it doesn't matter.
Is
Yeah.
it a point you can see?
It
Okay.
just says, yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, it does say unoccupied space that I can see. So you're right.
Yeah.
I'd have to see.
teleport.
I mean,
to
you
the
can
hole
see
and fall.
you can see through the
Yeah.
hole, so you can
Yeah.
see
Yeah, but
down to the next floor.
she can get down there pretty quickly too, can't she?
Well, I was
Never
talking
mind.
about like the hole in the corner, the big hole. You just would fall afterwards.
That seems kind of useless though. Anywhere that I can teleport to, she can just run after me, probably in one turn, right? Each square is 5 feet, so
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I mean, she can almost get to me. Yeah, I'll stick to. Well, so I can't jump over the hole. It's too big to jump over.
No, that's not. I'm not saying you can't jump it. I just wanted to make sure you knew that there was a hole there. So you can definitely try to jump over. We'll do an athletics check to make it over.
How big is it? It's like about 10 feet.
Yeah, I would say 10.
Yeah, that's a big jump, though, man.
I mean, is there space around it on the edge over here where there's not the hole isn't touching the wall?
There is. I would say there's probably about 2 feet on this side that you could probably squeeze by. I would say you could do it.
Nah, never mind. I'm over complicating things. Sorry for taking so long. I'm just gonna cast firebolt on her
Okay.
across the hole, so she's still got to jump the hole to get to me.
All right.
And that is that with advantage? If I do that, does that kill advantage for anybody else, Reva? Or
It's the only the next attack roll that gets advantage.
So that's for you, right? Like it's the way it works, right? Like so the whole purpose of that guiding bolt is so that the next person that tries has advantage.
Yes.
So it's not like you're doing anything
Yeah.
wrong.
So
Like,
it will end.
Like-
That effect will end if
Yeah.
it's not used by my next turn.
so in other words, she's
So it's for the
doing.
people after me.
Yeah, she's not using it for her. She's using it for you to have advantage as a team member. Like she can't have advantage on her own spell.
yeah, I know. Just kind of wish I had a more powerful spell to use it on, but that's okay. We'll go firebolt. So
Okay.
I'm gonna cast firebolt on her.
All right. And then the D4 to subtract from whatever you rolled.
Really?
But you still have advantage, so but the D4 is whatever the D4 is. So
I got 19.
19 hits. And this is firebolt. So
Yeah, 4.
All right. So 16 points of damage. Then you see as that happens, she disappears.
No, man. Well, she's got mystical dim light glittering on her.
From
My guiding bolt.
does it say it leaves a mystical dim light on the person?
It just says the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
Yep.
Until my next turn, right?
Or until it's used.
No, until advantage. Because otherwise every creature would have it. Not the next.
What?
It's until the next person makes the attack with advantage.
Okay.
Because otherwise every person that made an attack after you until your turn would have advantage, right? Because it would still be glittery.
I guess.
Well, that's the ruling.
That wasn't the answer she wanted.
Yeah, well.
That whole glitter spray went away. I mean, come on.
And it's now Alora's turn.
Okay, so we have no idea where she went.
Oh, you have Hunter's Mark on her.
Oh, what does that mean again?
Okay, so
Okay, here we go. Okay, so since she's marked, does that mean I can just use my bow and it will find her? Or do I actually have to see her?
you would have to see her.
Okay.
So what it
Does
does
it
is within creature you can see within range and mystically mark it until the spell ends. You deal an extra d6 to whatever the target hit with the weapon, and you have advantage on any wisdom or perception or survival check you make to find it. So
Ah,
You can still try to
okay.
find it. You're just doing it
Okay.
without your sense of sight. But I would say that it's not advantage. It would be a straight roll because of the fact the person is not visible, or maybe not there. You don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, she's there. She's not giving it back yet.
Or she might have left to get back up. Um, I guess I'll just move back over to where Reva and Henrik are and try and figure out what we're gonna do next.
I mean, you could try to find her.
Yeah, you can do a perception check. Just roll a straight
Oh.
perception check. Um,
13?
ye-
We lost
no, you. Sorry, hang on.
you. Okay.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you do not sense her, hear her anywhere.
Okay.
Um, however,
Oh boy.
Great.
Carrie, there is a shadow spear coming at you.
Ooh.
Does a 21 hit your armor class?
No.
Oh man, well I must roll again. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so um, so the spear, you take 9 points of piercing damage, and .26 points of necrotic damage.
Holy crackers.
We're gonna die, guys.
Yeah, I am dead.
Dead
Like, down or
dead or
dead?
down?
I'm -3.
Okay, so you're at 0.
Correcto.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Boy.
This can all go away if you just give me the orb.
Are you talking to the dead guy?
All of you. She's talking to kind of both of you. I mean, really, what do you want with them anyway?
For you not to have them.
She moves close. She moves over to where Henrik is, and then it is Reva's turn.
Okay. So if I move up north 2 squares, is Henrik within 15 feet of me?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to throw a healing word. Bonus action. It's a bonus action healing word. First level, because it's the only what I think I have left. I, so I can either do that or I can try to hurt her, but I think it's best to go ahead and get you, because she's going to try to come and get your stuff. So, okay, so healing word, it's 1d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled. I guess that's the highest. So use this dice that has the lion's head on it. I guess that's the
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Actually, I rolled. Hold on, sorry. I rolled the wrong dice. That was a 6-sider.
Oh.
Ugh, I'm flustered. I'm like, we're gonna die. Okay, 1d4. It's the triangle, not the square.
We're
Okay.
gonna die.
And I rolled a 3, so
7.
3
That's
plus
good.
4 says 7. You get 7 hit points.
That's good. You're back up.
Nice.
So when that happens, do you have to take the 3 off of the 7 so he has 4, or does he just have 7?
No. It's just for saving throws and for attack rolls that you have to do that. So he's fine. So he's at 7. He's still on the ground, so you're still prone. And just for anybody watching too, when in 5e, if to get up, you use half your movement. Whatever your movement speed is, doesn't matter. You use half your movement. So whenever it's your turn, Henrik, if you want to get up, it just takes half your speed. So, awesome.
Okay, so that was a bonus action.
That's your bonus. Yep.
So I guess I'll fling a. Hold on, let me see. I have a poison spray cantrip. I could cast that because it's technically a cantrip, right?
Technically, it is a cantrip. Yep.
But is he too close? Would he get it as well?
Well, I only moved a little way so I can reposition myself so that she catches it more than him. So it's a 10-foot radius.
So you have to put it
extend
over
hand
here.
towards a creature you can see within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. The creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So it doesn't have a cone or an area. I just project it at a creature.
Okay.
But it's 10 feet, right? Is it 10 feet long or 10-foot area?
It's my range is 10 feet.
Okay, so it's not. Got it. So
Yeah.
you're just hitting that one person. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
I just specify her. She must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Okay.
So my save DC is 14. Is that what she would have to save against?
Yep.
Okay.
She failed.
Oh, good. Okay, a 12. Come on. I rolled an 8.
All right.
So 8 poison.
So she's down to 24. Or down 24. She's coughing.
Her eyes watering. I mean,
Yeah, of course, a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Looks like she's gonna hurl. Yeah. Not feeling good. But she's still up.
Good.
Any other movement? Because it's Reva's turn. I mean, Henrik's turn next.
Right. Oh, man. This is tough. I'm gonna move up next to Henrik.
Like this?
Maybe a little closer to the hole. So I'm kind of, like maybe there. So just in case anything were to happen, I'm right next to him.
Okay.
I mean, we could roll into the hole. I don't know. I don't really know what our options are, but I'm there in case, because you're prone, so.
All right.
No.
So,
And I already used my action, I used my bonus action, so I couldn't help him up.
got it.
Okay.
So Henrik, you're feeling a little better, but you're still on the ground.
No, that's actually exactly what I was going to do. I'm going to dive in the hole. And then right before I hit the ground, I'm going to cast Featherfall on myself.
Okay. So are you gonna cast it and try to grab the side, or you can cast it and just go all the way down to the basement? What's your goal?
Basement or first floor? Oh, right. Gotcha. Because it goes down two
Yeah,
floors.
we're on
Yep.
first, aren't
Yeah,
we?
I'm gonna go all the way down to the basement.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you over here.
How many floors up are we?
You're on the second floor.
Okay, that's what I thought. So we have second, first, and then basement, or
Yep.
second and then basement? Okay.
All right. Doing anything else other than your movement and that reaction spell?
Bonus action. Nope. I have nothing else to do.
No. You got any potions that you're drinking? Anything like that?
Yeah, do I have
I thought you did.
Action dash? No, I don't.
I thought you. I didn't Reva give you one?
Yeah, she did.
Yes, I did. You have a healing potion.
Yes.
Still trying to get used to this still. Where does that show up on my character sheet?
So
Inventory?
Yeah. So let me.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Potion of healing. Yep, I do have one. Yeah.
Yep. So.
Yeah, I'll
2d4 plus 2.
Yes, I will drink that potion.
Okay.
Really? I got 7 back.
Okay.
Hey, that's
Hey.
great.
Creeping up. So what do you got? 14 now?
15, yeah.
15? Yeah. All right. We are back at the top with Alora.
Okay, I want to change the talum to be the longbow.
Yep. So as you think about it, it sort of starts reaching over towards your other hand and goes into your left hand, and then it takes the form of the longbow that you saw before. It sort of like moves as you start thinking about what you want it to do, and it forms the longbow.
That's awesome. Okay. And then I'm gonna try and shoot her.
Yeah. And she's marked, right? So that's good.
Oh, yep. Okay. What does that mean again? Let's see.
Extra damage if you hit her.
Yes. Okay. $19.
19 hits.
Sweet. Okay.
So that's for the longbow, what, 1d8 plus 5, right?
Yes.
And then you roll another 6-sider on top of that, I think, because of your hunter's mark. Let me make sure. Yep.
Lord. Okay. So the 20-sider, did I add the 9 to that?
Yeah, did you roll a 19?
Yeah, I rolled
Yeah.
a 19. I did. Oh, okay.
That's
plus
fine.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay,
And
my
I
bad.
forgot to have you
Which is
roll a
good because you
d4.
had
but-
veins, so
yeah, and there's no
yeah.
way that it's going to go lower than that, so that's awesome. Okay, so yeah,
Okay.
you definitely hit.
Okay.
So you roll
And then the D8. Okay.
d8 plus 5 for you, I think, and then
Okay, so that's 6 for the D8.
okay, so plus
And-
5 is 11,
Okay.
and then you get to roll another 6-sider for the hunter's mark.
Oh no, wait. 6 was the total.
Oh, okay.
Because it was the D8 plus 5. I rolled a 1.
Oh, okay, got it. So
So I
six,
did-
6 plus
yeah.
whatever you're getting on this one. So
Okay, and then you said a D6.
these 6. Yep.
Okay, I got 3 on that.
All right. So what's that? Another 14. Is that right?
I don't know. I got 9. I'm confused.
So you
Sorry.
rolled 6 total plus another, how much? 7. That's
3.
I'm sorry. So you rolled a 3, so 9 total. That's my mess up then. Okay. Got it. And she disappears.
Just disappears. Didn't die.
Yeah, she
Just
did.
disappeared.
Just
Okay,
disappears.
like before. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Reva, do you think we should fall down the hole and try and get to Henrik? Or should we stay here?
I think we need to move down, but I don't know. I'm not gonna jump in the hole because that's just gonna be damage. So we could run
Take
down
the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's take the stairs.
all right, so Riva, are you using dash to get down?
Wait, it's not my not. Is it my turn now?
You don't know what Zarisha's doing.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was my turn.
I was just
Okay.
you were talking, so I'm just asking. Are you going to use dash to get down when you go?
Yes.
Or, okay, got it.
Yeah.
So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and we'll say you can make it to the second floor. I'm going to put you over here. And Henrik, it is your turn. Henrik is in. Well, Henrik was there. Henrik, you came out. This is no longer there too, right? So this is just kind of solid floor. So you made it down to this room, and it is your turn now.
So yeah, that's the obelisk thing. Can you remind me what used to be there?
So
The spire.
Yep, it had the gloom spike that was here when when you healed or mended the statue. Let me put everybody where they can go. So boom.
Different than the obelisk, right? So no, like the gloom spike was in the obelisk near it, but it wasn't the same thing, right?
So roll a Arcana check now that you've seen everything.
Dude, I just rolled a 1 again.
Okay, so yeah, you're not sure, but you know that there's 2 pieces and both pieces are gone now, and it seems like there's no active evilness down here from what you can tell.
There's no active volcano.
Yeah.
I'm going to touch the orb in my pocket.
Okay.
Wait.
All right, so let me just make sure. This is the first one that you got that was taken out of the bag, handed to you. The one from the roof is in the bag of holding. Am I right on everything?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
This is the one that we got out of the chest before we got teleported through all the obelisks to where, to the new.
Where I got
area.
my Talum.
Yep.
Okay. Where is it? Where is the orb? Where do you have it?
In my hand.
No, I meant where was it? Where did you get it?
Shoulder pouch. So it was in my
Okay.
shoulder pouch. I just reached in my shoulder pouch to wrap my hands around it.
So as soon as you reach in to touch it, I need you to roll percentile, please.
Oh, jeez. We might be leaving him.
Right? Well, I thought the other person that touched it died, so I'm confused.
Well, I've already died today, so it's cool.
That was the other. That was the
Okay.
other orb.
57.
57. Give me a second.
Oh, it's a random effect.
To go to my notes here.
It blows up your adversary. Makes you super strong.
Or makes him evil, and we've got to fight 2. No, we're just.
I know.
I know. Yeah, we're just waiting for the consequences here.
What was the number again? Sorry.
57.
Roll a d4 and add it to that.
Add it to the 57.
Yep.
59.
You regain all of your spell slots.
What? Hello. Throw that thing my way.
Yeah, but at what price? Wait, what price?
Your soul is forfeit.
You feel
Exactly.
you feel a you feel a sense of wonder and a sense of understanding where you are. You know exactly where you are. Like if you vision the map that you used to study of the known regions, you know exactly where you are on that map in your brain as you're touching this. It's like
Okay.
you just it's like the "you are here" sign at the mall. Like you immediately kind of realize, oh, this is where we are right now, and that kind of comes
Major
along with
high.
this surge of power, and you regained all your spell slots at the same time.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I have arrived.
Mm.
All right.
Does he get any of his health back or just his
No,
spell slots?
just the spell slots.
Okay.
No, I had no spells left, so that's welcome. Welcome change.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love it.
All right. Is that your go? Or are you doing anything else? I was gonna say that took an action to do that. I would say.
Full action. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
You still have. I mean, you can move still if you want to go back upstairs or.
Yeah, I do actually. If I can
Okay.
get back up the stairs on the first floor where there's an exit, I would prefer to do that.
Okay. So I'll say you can get to here. So you can now see
Alright.
Riva. Both of you are at the other ends of the stairs. So
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Riva? I touched the orb.
You survived.
All right.
Hide it.
As you come up here, keep forgetting which one I used. The just like appearing in front of you as if now visible. You see Zrisha, who reaches out and grabs you with her the hand that she's not carrying her spear in. Need you to roll. Oh no, this is me rolling. She's gonna try to grab you. Natural one. She did not grab you, so that didn't happen.
Ducked and rolled.
And that was her action. So it is now. So
No.
Henrik.
Okay, so it was.
Yep,
Yeah,
because
it
she
was
had
friggin'
a.
Alora.
Yeah, it's Alora's turn because that was a readied action
Okay.
from her. Like that was her readied action from when she disappeared before.
Oh man, seriously?
She was waiting for him to come up. So it's your turn now, Alora.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down the stairs.
All right. So take your action and your movement. It'll take to get down there. So you can dash, but that takes your action if you want to go all the way down.
Do you have anything that you can like? Do you have anything that makes you faster?
I don't think
Nope.
you do. Yeah.
Okay.
No, because I forgot to do the dread ambusher again. So, yeah. Anyway.
That's all right. We'll get there.
I mean, you can just leave me on the stairs. It's fine for right now.
Yep.
And then I can use another one.
Perfect. All right. So you know what I didn't do? I need to do this so I don't have to keep going up this way. I need to move these down. All right. Now it's Thrish's turn. So she raises her hand in the air, and from around where you are, three of these shadow guardians, the same ones that you, one of which you fought in the original ruin that was guarding the first orb, they sort of appear from the shadows and they kind of manifest right around you.
Who?
And let me make sure.
This little light of mine. I'm turning on the light.
Okay. And that is now Reva's turn.
So when you said that the shadow things surround you, is it me? Is it Aurora?
It's sort of like they just moved into, like they just appeared in this area, so they're trying to like to block off the stairwell where you and Alora are.
Okie dokie. So, I mean, obviously, I've got the little sunlight stone. I'll pull it out and click it on.
And that's where we go. Holy Spirit, activate.
Yeah. And oh man. So So what would it take for me to use? So I have the disc, and it's on. Is that a bonus action, an action? Like, what am I doing?
I would say that's a bonus. I would say. You still have the full
I've got
action.
it. And that is bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15.
Yep. And when you turn it on, you notice that the creatures aren't acting anywhere like they were before around the wall.
Okay.
It's like it's just kind of like they're moving, like they don't even notice that that's what it is.
Oh, crap.
All right.
Can you do your light up thing? Or is that like a spell?
I'm out of everything. So I can slingshot a magic stone at one of them.
Okay. Okay.
Because if I move, they're going to have an opportunity. Like, they could attack me, right?
If you try to go past them?
Right, yeah.
What if you run up the stairs?
No, that's...
Still
that's well, I mean, you're right there. So I can't, like, you'll be blocking me, so...
Shoot, I'll squeeze out.
No, it's okay. I mean, the only option I have is to either... I can hit him with the sling, or I have one spell slot. So... I guess I'll use my last spell. Don't none of y'all die. And I'll cast Thunder Wave.
Okay, and you're casting it where?
Hold on. It's a 15-foot cube originating from me.
Okay.
She's on the stairs up, right?
Yeah. So since it's a cube, it would, she's in range too. Because it's not a square, it's a cube. It goes up, left, right.
Okay, never mind then.
Because I think it's like thunder coming from centered on you and then coming out in all directions.
Right. Yeah. Have you been hit yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, I guess then. I mean, I don't want to injure her, so I guess I'll maybe throw. Can I want to throw maybe one of the pebbles?
Do the wave. I'll make it. We got bigger fish to fry. Pick them.
Okay. Well, I'll do the thunder wave then, because it'll push them away from me. So.
Exactly.
Okay. So you cast Thunderwave, and is it damage that you're rolling and I'm saving? Is that that's
They have to do a concentration con save. On a failed save, they take 2d8 and are pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, they take half as much damage and aren't pushed.
Okay, so so I guess Laura is going to have to save too.
Yes.
So you
and
roll.
which one is that?
So it's a Constitution save. So you would roll 1d, or you'd roll a 20, and then your Constitution is up here. Or like saving throws are up here in this corner. So you get +3 to what you roll.
Okay. 15.
Yep, 15. So then roll a 4-sider, the pyramid one, and subtract that.
2.
So 13.
Okay.
Does a 13 save? So she's got Bane on attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was saving throws as well. So the DC is 14.
Right, so she failed. So you can roll your damage now, and then you'll take full damage on this, whatever your damage is.
$10.
So 10 points of damage. You feel like thunder kind of emanate, and then it just kind of shakes and vibrates and pushes her back how many feet?
10.
So I'd say back up to the top of the stairs is probably fine. For some reason, Riva, you look out and it's like they aren't moving. They're like in the same spot. Like nothing. It was almost like nothing, even the air didn't even go through them. There was like...
Oh, this person cast an illusion. Ugh! Okay, maybe not, but that's just my guess. All right. So they weren't affected.
Do you want to roll to see if you can see if it is?
I mean, I didn't move either, so
you can roll a. I mean, now that you can roll a investigation check.
Oh man. 18 plus 1, so 19.
Yeah, it's totally an illusion.
We should have known that because the light didn't do anything to them.
If I had just thrown, well, I thought they were stronger. So if I had just thrown a pebble, it would have just sailed through it. All right.
Hey, you did stuff right. That wasn't like you didn't do anything wrong. That was just the way the spells work.
Yeah, but I'm tapped out, guys.
And so, are you staying where you are?
No. I'm going to... All right, so that was an action. My bonus action was the light. So now I'll move. I'm going to try to... I'll move up kind of on the rug, or the red rug, north of the light hole. Yeah, I just want to kind of be over there-ish.
North of the light hole.
The sphincter is shining.
Yeah.
A shiny pink phone. Just because I know Henrik is still low, and
Yep.
I still am at full hit points, even though I don't have any. All I have are cantrips.
Yep.
So
Cool.
got magic stones.
Henrik, you're up.
Is that the light she cast? Is that still in the room, or is it dark again?
It's in my hand.
Yeah, but it's light in here though. Like it's giving off an what is it, 10 feet bright light?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 10
Yeah,
feet
so-
bright light, and then 15 more is dim, like less bright dim. I think.
Yep. So there's at
You're
least
not-
some you can still see
Yeah.
in here now because of that light.
But would you categorize it as dim light or darkness?
I would say it's dim light.
Okay. I'm going to cast Shadow Blade,
Okay.
which, so again, it conjures kind of like a blade of psychic energy into my hand.
Yep.
If it's dim light, then I get advantage on my attack roll.
You have advantage then.
Okay. So I'm going to, she's standing right in front of me, right? So
That's
I'm going to
correct.
pull that puppy out and slice at her.
All right.
Okay. I'm going different surface, different dice. I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
So that does 2d8. So can you remind me how double damage works for spells? Is it just
You
4d8 that I'm
roll.
rolling?
It's the same thing. You roll. It's roll the dice times 2, and then add whatever the. Actually, it's yeah.
Roll 48 and multiply it? Is that how we like to do it, or you want me to roll 4?
It's up
2d8
to you.
again.
It's up to you. Most people
Oh,
just
well.
double the dice, like however many the dice is, because it's more fun to to
Yeah.
roll more dice. So
I'll roll 4. Really? God, Gary. You suck. 9, 10, 11, 12. So out of a possible 48, or no, what's 8 times 4? 32. Out of a possible 32, I got 12.
all right, let's do the other way and see how it goes. And then if it's
That's all right.
no,
All right.
I'm curious.
I rolled a 1, 2, 3, and a 6.
Roll it and then multiply by 2 and see what that turns out to be.
Yeah, which dice was it? That's 16, so marginally better.
We'll take the 16. So 16, and this was what type? It's psychic damage.
Yes.
Okay. So still a melee attack though, right? So she's gonna she's the first of that 5 hit points. The ice around her goes and shatters, and you take 5 points of ice damage from the armor of Agathis.
Is it gone though now?
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So she's kind of like rears back a little bit. She doesn't like that. And it is Alora's turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna. It's okay. I'm gonna come down to the bottom of the stairs
Yep.
and then try and. Well, let's see. That statue's in my way, isn't it?
That's right. You can see through there. These guys
Okay.
are technically. I'm going to take them off because you guys know they're illusion now. So
Oh, I meant the statue.
yeah, no,
Is
you're
that
good.
in my-
You got a
They're
good
in
I
line.
can.
Humble.
Yep.
Okay, so I can shoot her.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot her then with the bow.
All right.
Oh, good lord! I need to get rid of these dice.
Now you have your hunter's mark thing.
Yes, that's just for damage, babe.
Oh, never mind. Oh,
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Oh my god, my mind just went blank.
okay,
9
it's
and
all
5 is what? 9 and 5.
So 14
Thank you. 14. That.
to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so you rolled a 5.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it goes a little wide. It doesn't quite
Okay.
hit.
Wah, wah.
It looked cool though.
It does look super
It
cool.
looks like a cool
Like-
silvery energy beam, like arrow, but you know.
Boo. That's all I got.
Okay. Zrisha will because of the attention that you got from the arrow, she's going to reach out and cast, and there's going to be this beam of crackling blue energy that kind of like reaches out towards you, and it's sort of an arc of lightning, and it goes between her and you, Alora. And so let's see if it hits. It does not. I just rolled a natural 1.
Woohoo!
So that's not good. Let me see if there's anything if it doesn't hit.
Good. That is great.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Great job. It's awesome.
Wanted to see
You'll
if there
take
was
it.
that would have been bad, but luckily it did not do. So, all right, that's no fun for me. Let me try that. So then she's gonna move towards this hole in the floor. Actually, no, she's gonna be moving. Yep, she's moving toward the door. But as she's moving, or before she moves, Henrik, because you still have a melee weapon in your hand, you get an opportunity attack. Or attack of opportunity. You're on mute, though.
I'm assuming that just because, as long as it's dim light, it's advantage, right? I mean, that's what this thing says.
If
So.
it says it, yeah, I trust you.
Let me see. It says, yeah, when you use the sword to attack a target in dim light, you make attack. Okay. Or advantage, sorry. With attack roll. Okay. Shoot. 17.
That hits. 17 hits. That is the exact number that you need.
Sweet. Let's see if I can get some better damage with this time. God dang it, man. 5.
Oh, man.
All right. So she still moves. She's like, as she starts running, she kind of gets hit in the back, and and then she still heads towards the front door, and that is as far as she can get. And it is now Riva's turn.
Okay. How close? So I can get close to her even if I come around the light, I think, right?
Yep. 2, 3, 4. You're 20 feet away.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to run around and try to hit her again with my poison spray.
You get like right next to her, or where are you gonna go?
Within 10 feet.
So like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
Con 14 save for her.
That's a save.
Ah, okay. So let me see. Okay, well then there's not anything that happens if she doesn't. Okay. So I've still got some movement, right?
You've got about 10 feet.
Okay. I don't know. At this point, I don't know. Like, she's running away, so I don't know if I want to let her run away. But I don't really know. I don't really have a whole lot. The only other thing I could do is think about laser running up and grabbing her if I could. But grabbing would be an attack, wouldn't it? I mean, like a attack action.
Do you have? Is the spell you just did an action?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it would be grappling as an action.
Okay. Okie dokie. Then I don't really have anything I can do.
All right. It is Henrik. Your turn.
Is she far enough that I can close the distance?
Yeah. 5, 10,
And so 30 feet I can cover, right?
You can get right up to her if you need to.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to chase her down and swing at her again.
All right.
Oh, I'm so close to a nat 20. But it's, no, 15.
Got it. Nope. Didn't work. Plus the D4 minus, right? So that wouldn't.
It would not work.
Yeah, as long as you're under 17. So.
Am I still Bane since I died?
I'm sorry.
Do I still have Bane on me after my death, post-death? Does that stay with you post-death?
I think so. I think it does.
That's a
Because
check
technically you weren't dead. You're
Nice
technically
thought.
just unconscious. You wouldn't be dead until after your 3 death saves. So you were just like knocked out. All right. Any other bonus actions or anything?
Nope, I'm good.
Okie doke. It is back up to the top. So it's Alora. Your turn.
Gonna try and shoot her again with the bow. $27. Finally.
27 hits. Yeah.
It's good.
Okay. Dang. Alright. And then... Alright, so I'll do a 1d8 plus 5, and then I'll also do
A D6.
the hunter's mark.
Yep. So you
Right,
do 1d8
okay.
plus 5, and then a D6 you can add to it.
Okay, so that's 9. $14.
Nice. With that, she screams in agony, but then disappears. And when she disappears, after you fired your bow, the Talem kind of starts to turn back into the bracelet form.
It powers down.
Powers down. It's sort of, and then you get a calm feeling as if
She's gone.
as if she might be gone.
Okay. Alright, guys, I think she's gone. I don't think we killed her, but at least she's left.
That's the feeling you get, is that she's probably not dead, but she is not there.
Okay, well, Riva wants to run out the front door and see, make sure that she's not out there, because I know she was running away. So I want to make sure she didn't like misty step somewhere, or if I could see her, I would try.
Yeah. So roll a perception check. And did you take that? I can't remember. You just did the. Never mind. You just did the ability score increase. The one thing that you were doing that had the. Okay. I just want to make sure I got the thing right.
I rolled a 15. My perception is 4, so 19.
Okay. So you glance around. You see the mountainside. You see some dim lights coming from the town in the basin valley below, but you don't see any trace of where she might be.
Is there any sign of how she got here?
Roll a survival check to see if you can find any tracks on the ground.
A 1. No.
It's also kind of dark, and you would probably maybe you could see something with the
some light in my hand.
No, I know, but I mean like
I know.
from a tracking perspective. So.
It didn't do anything earlier.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now with the hunter's mark, would I be able to find out if she was anywhere near us with the hunter's mark?
Yeah, that's a good thing. So with Hunter's Mark, let me double check it.
After I go outside.
Yeah.
You have advantage on any wisdom or survival checks to find the creature. So you can try, and then you can roll it with advantage.
Okay. All right, and that's the 20 is
Yep.
still. Okay, I rolled a 13. And then what do I add?
Well, did you roll it again to see if you get a higher one?
Oh, okay.
With an advantage means you get
14.
to roll twice. Okay.
Every point counts.
Yep, there you go. So your perception or survival, it looks like perception is better
Perception.
for you. Yep,
Yes.
so that would be a 14 plus 7, so 21. Even with your 21, you're still not seeing her or any tracks that were leading in there. You're pretty sure that
She's
either
gone.
she's not there or she went a direction that you're not looking, or there's no tracks around, but you can't
Okay.
see where she is.
Okay.
How you doing, Henrik?
So yeah, hey guys. So like before this battle, I heard from Spiro, and he wanted to check in on us. So maybe
You're
send
gonna
him a
tell us this now?
message. So maybe we can provide an update or something. Well, now I've got some extra words I could say to him in the message regarding his
Okay.
mission.
Well, how are you feeling though?
I'm okay. I am 10 hit points, feeling okay. So, I'm pretty beat up.
I think we all need a long rest to regain all our points back.
So
Carrie,
I go
roll.
over and grab
I'm trying to
Carrie
put, like,
and
Like Hendrik's trying to put a positive face forward.
Hey,
yeah.
Carrie, can you roll an
So-
Arcana check, please?
He's being that strong male.
19.
So, in the heat of everything that just happened, because of the timing of the message and Zrisha showing up, it slipped your mind. But for this spell, you kind of have to answer immediately after.
Immediately?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
About
that-
knew it.
here we go. So just want to let you know, I forgot to say a message back to him. So, but the good news is, I don't know if you guys heard, but I touched the orb,
I don't
and
know
I
if you
know
guys
exactly.
heard.
I know
We're
exactly.
fixing to take your other 10 points. I'll
Your
hold
life
him, you
total-
kick
your
him.
hit points are what right now?
Exactly. I'll hold him, you kick him.
But yeah, so it was a bit of a risk, but we were all in pretty dire straits at the moment, right? Or at that time. But the good news is I feel like I know exactly where we are. I mean, we already knew we were in the Commonwealth, right? But I know like pinpoint
Yeah.
see where we were.
Does that help us travel to where we need to go?
I still think our best bet could be to go back to that obelisk just to see.
To touch the other orb while we're there.
Yeah, if you want to, I'm cool. I'm
Oh
down.
my god.
I got the itch. I got the itch. It's like a deck of many things, man. I got the itch now.
Yeah, it's-
No. I know, it made you high. It made you feel like all was well in the world.
All right. Well,
I was
here's
going
what.
to give you 4 hit points, but I'm not now.
All right. Here's. I'd like to end it there for this week. What I would like to do this time, though, slight little bit of homework for you is. We'll do this offline in between, but I'd like to know a few things. I'd like to know first, and you can do this via email thread that we've got going on for those of you that are catching us for the first time. We have some email things that we go back and forth in between sessions, but the main thing I want you to think about is how are each one of your characters feeling about what's going on? What's the emotional reaction of everybody? What do you think is going to happen next as far as not just what you plan to do next, but what do you think the people that you've encountered might be doing next? And then what is your next choice? Like, what are you guys deciding to do? So if you three can come up with that, you know, before next week, so that I can plan for what's going on next. So
will you say them slower?
I will. I'll send these to you too in the email. But it's the emotional reaction of your characters. So like, what do they feel about what happened? What they think will happen next, whether it's what you plan on doing, but also what you think the other guys are doing now, and then what your final choice is. Like, what is your next course of action? So that way, I have an idea of how to plan for the next couple sessions. Because this was session 7, and we've got just 8, 9, and 10 for this stretch. It doesn't mean that we can't re-up if we need to, but for this stretch of the story, at least, we've got 3 sessions left. So I want to make sure I'm planning based on what you guys are wanting to do.
Yeah, we can't get it. We can't go anywhere. We just can't seem to get anywhere.
All right. So with that, we will call it a night. Thanks everybody for joining again. Thanks everybody that's watching. If I've got, so I'll have to do a double. For those of you that watch the behind the screens, I'll do a double one. I didn't get a chance to do a behind the screens for session 6, so I will be doing a 6 and 7 combined behind the screens, which kind of fits together pretty well. And I'll let you guys know how that went. So, all right, everybody have a great night. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Cool. Thanks all.
See ya.
Night.
Bye.